Hi, I'm Kyle from America's Next Top Model, and I just wanted to make a video of my perspective with the fight between me and Laura. Um, me and Laura's history goes back to casting week. We had to get our blood drawn, and something that they don't show on the show is that I'm extremely phobic of the middle spot of my arm, and needles, getting my blood drawn, that whole thing just freaks me out. So we went down to get our blood drawn, and I was sitting outside, and I was crying, bawling my eyes out, so scared. And I was sitting with some of the other girls who didn't actually make it onto the show, and I maybe Simone, I might have to call her and ask her about this if she was there, but yeah, some other girls were there with me, and I was bawling, and I guess Laura maybe overheard that I was scared of the middle spot of my arm, and she started laughing at me. Or maybe I don't know if she really even started laughing at me. I think she was just laughing that I was like crying about that, which I understand. It's everyone. I'm used to that. Everyone is really confused and thinks it's pretty funny that I'm scared of that spot. So yeah, it kind of started there where we just really didn't get along. And then as soon as we made it into the house, things were okay. As I wrote in like one of my blog entries on Tumblr. We actually were kind of cool. Like, she crimped my hair at one time, and I like dressed up like Katy Perry, and we went by the pool, and Asmarie and Annalise were like making dance moves, and we were doing like cheerleading and all sorts of crazy stuff out there that wasn't shown on the show. So we were okay in that at that time. Then basically when the fight came that night, let me see how it went. I think Simone and Laura were on the floor wrestling with the bear, and at this time no one really knew that the bear had a meaning behind it, that her friend had passed away. I had no idea. I knew that her friend passed away, but I didn't know that he had given her the bear. And what they don't show is on the episode in Canada, when she was crying, I actually went up to her like right after Annalise, and I had given her a hug, and I was like, don't cry, you're gonna mess up your makeup, and I was just trying to be there for her, I guess. And they didn't show that, but so I mean, I knew that her friend had passed away, but the bear, I honestly had no idea that had any meaning, and I don't think a lot of the other girls knew that either. Something I do want to mention that, I want to put it all out there of what was going on, was that someone was telling me that she had actually, I don't even want to say the word because it's a little bit bad, but M-word with the bear. And so that was why Sophie and Annalise were like, let's give it a bath, let's give it a bath. And me, Catherine, and Simone were laughing because we were like, yeah, give it a bath. And at one point it almost touched my leg, and I was like, no, I don't want it to touch me, like I'm gonna need antibacterial or whatever, because I was just like, I didn't know that it was her friends that passed away, or I wouldn't be laughing or having any part in anything. So anyways, Annalise or Sophie ran downstairs with the bear, was holding it over the pool and saying, what would you do if I dropped it in there? And then that's when Laura was like, I'll kill you or whatever. But at that time she was laughing, so we still didn't know that it was really going to upset her. And so I guess when the ear got ripped off and thrown into the pool, she started like, I don't know, everything just kind of went quiet and kind of blacked out for me a little bit, and I know she started like screaming and freaking out, and we were all just like looking at each other, and we didn't really know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. I was completely confused. When I stepped my foot in the pool, I had the intention on getting the ear back, and I'm going to stand by that to the day I die. That is what I was trying to do. I was trying to get the bear back for her, the ear. And then what they didn't show on TV was that I actually did put my hand in the pool and was trying to scoop it back, like get the water to push it come towards us so we could get it out. Asmarie then was rolling up her pants, and I'm not sure if she like actually got in and got it or how that happened. I had went upstairs at that point with Simone, and Laura was crying in the shower. And when anyone's crying, I'm not going to sit there and be mean to them. Like, I have no intention on doing that. I do have a big heart, and I feel bad for people when they're crying. So when she was in the shower, me and Simone went in there, and I was like, Laura, are you okay? if you need anything, like if you need to talk or whatever, like I'm here. And I honestly didn't know what was going on at that point still. So she started screaming, and I didn't know if she was screaming at me or Simone, or just at us in general, that because she was angry or something. And so she was like, get the F out, cussing, and just going crazy. So I got out, I left, and we were sitting on the bed, just talking and stuff, and eventually she had went downstairs and was sitting on the couch with Alicia and Ebony, and I was making noodles, and I think what I made the mistake of doing, and I know that she was really angry about, was that I was trying to figure out why she was mad, because I still had no idea that that bear meant something to her like that, more than just a bear. And she was crying hysterically, and I just kind of I kept pushing, like, why are you crying? Why are you upset? Like, I just kind of wanted to know what was going on, and then I think she just kept telling me, get away, get away. So, I mean, I got away, but then I came back down to the kitchen again, and I don't know what I was doing. I guess I was like, I think I asked her, can I give you a hug or something like that, and she got up from the couch and was like screaming and crying and yelling at me, saying she wanted to murder me and stuff. And so I just kind of sat there for a minute, and I was just trying to like process why she was mad at me, because honestly, you know, I wasn't the one who threw the bear ear in the pool or ripped it off of her bear, and so I was just really confused why she was mad at me. So that's why, you know, I kept coming around trying to ask her what was going on, why was she so mad at me. Later on, Alicia and Ebony came up to me, and she was like, Kyle, like, I know you didn't do anything wrong, like, she was like, but Laura says that you said that you wanted to drown the bear ear or something like that, which those words had never came out of my mouth. I never said I wanted to drown the bear ear, and that was what she was mad at me about, was that she claims that I said I wanted to drown her ear, which, and then Ebony explained to me that it was so sentimental to her, the bear, you know, because her friend passed away. So my heart does go out to Laura about that, and I did pray for her so many times in the house, and tried to, you know, I didn't really know what to do. So later on, as the days passed, I tried multiple times to talk to her, especially during the music video shoot. I just, like, there was a time where she was talking to someone that took care of us in the house, and Laura was talking about me right in front of me. So I asked her, I was like, Laura, like, if you want to talk about me, let's talk with each other, because I don't understand why you're so mad at me. Like, at least tell me what I did wrong so I know. You know, it's like the other girls apologized for what they did and stuff, but how was I supposed to apologize for anything when I didn't know what I did wrong in the first place? So I'm still gonna stick by that. You know, I know people are gonna hate me, and that's something I had to deal with. I signed up for this, so I signed up for the criticism that I'm gonna get, and the people that love me and the people that hate me. So that's just something I have to deal with. But I know what happened, and I know my heart, and I know that, you know, I would never act like that towards someone, act conniving and just rude. So that's that. You know, I asked her multiple times to talk about it. She never would talk to me about it. She did at one time she told me, I'm not sure what day it was, but we were in the American room, and I'm not sure how the conversation got started, but she was like, you know, I didn't mean to act that way, like start screaming and stuff like that, but she was like, that's why you just have to stay away from me, like when I get angry or whatever, and that was that. But you know, there's a lot of things that happened after that incident that, you know, will go against confidentiality, so I don't really want to say much. But she never really was mad at me she never, other than that night when she said she wanted to murder me, she never really confronted me again, like never said anything to my face. And so, I mean, that's as far as that goes. I don't think I got a bad edit on national television. I think, you know, it's pretty true to who I am. but there are some things that I did want to address, which was the fight with me and Ebony. Me and Ebony are really close. I love her. She's one of the sweetest girls on the show. So me and Ebony worked out after that episode where I was trying to go home. We worked all that out. So another thing is, besides me being the only person that Laura hated, she didn't like Mariah, and from what I know, Ebony too. So I'm not sure why we were all hated so bad by her. I mean, at one time I think Laura made the comment that she wanted to knock me and Mariah out. I don't really know why, because I don't know what Mariah ever did to Laura, so I don't know why she would hate her. Other than that, I'm actually close with all the girls in the show. I mean, Alicia's so sweet. Catherine, love her. Candace and Simone actually came over to my house and we had a premiere party, and that was really fun. So, and Mariah, of course, is like my best friend. She's definitely the girl I was closest to in the house. We just clicked on a lot of levels, and we understood each other a lot, and I'm very grateful for this experience. I hope that next episode you guys like it, and don't it's gonna be funny. So all I want to say is I hope you guys all tune in and watch that, and thank you for all of the support that I have been getting, and that's all. So thank you.